Okay, second part of the video. We want to turn this into a working drawing now. We're actually going to render this first. So I think we'll just do this as an appearance for now. So you click A on your keyboard, and inside your library, you've got all these materials you can use, which is basically painting the surface. So you can go down to the wood folder, and inside here there's lots of species of timber. Ours is pine, so you can download that if you need to. Downloads the material. Once it's downloaded, you can just click and drag it onto each part. So it is actually starting to look like our truck. Now, grain direction is important. Doesn't always drag on the way you want. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Now, if you've thought ahead with your design and you're actually going to be painting different parts, different colours, you can do that. So you don't have to use the wood folder. There's some up here just in paint that you can click through and have a look at all the different colours you can find. And it's just download and click and drag. Spin my truck around. Okay, close. And so what I was talking about before, this looks good for grain direction, okay? This one doesn't. The grain should be running this way. So you can right click on there and go to texture map control, and you can tell it projection type planar, and you can tell it which direction you want it to run in. Okay, you just click it once and click OK, and it has changed. So now that grain along there is running the right way. Okay, that's if you've been super picky and want it perfect. So this one should be running downwards. Planar, I want it running down. That one, texture map controls, axes, select that, there we go, that one, there we go. And now that grain is running down that way. And you can work around your drawing and do that. So this one's running acrossways, that's fine. Actually, that's the... Yeah, that one's fine, that's okay. This one, right click, move copy. My mistake. Right click, texture map controls, planar, axes. That one, that switched, good. This one should be running the other way. So I hope you can see what's happening. The direction of the grain is changing as I'm working around the drawing. So that one's okay. I'll fix this one. It should be running up and down. It's better. And this one should be running that way, not acrossways. Done. And this one on the front face should be running that way. I'll just change that one. I'll spin it around. I'm not too concerned about it. I just wanted to show you how you fix it if you really want to. Want it to run along that line. We'll fix this one. That bothers me. That'll do. That'll do. That's fine. Okay. Right. So once you've done all your modification, it's all in place, we can turn this into an orthogonal drawing. So I'm just going to click save. It just saves over top of where I already am. Click done. and we go File, New Drawing, from Design. This pops up. Now we want to do Manual, Contents. Yeah, we'll do Full Assembly, Drawing, Create New, from Scratch, ISO. Now, actually, let me show you something here. Let me click Cancel. Up here, where you are signed in, when you click on that, there should be Preferences. Now, give me a minute. There is a setting in here. Here it is. So it's in Drawing. Make sure it's ISO millimeter A4 landscape. Tick, tick, tick. This one, projection angle, it should be third angle. Super important. Okay, it might say first for you. Make sure it says third. Click Apply and OK. So, once that's fixed, File, New Drawing, from Design, Manual, Full Assembly, Create New Template, ISO, millimeter, A4, Orientation, Landscape, perfect, click OK. This can take a minute or two. It's opening up a new tab. It's sending this drawing across in 2D. You do not have to draw it again. Give it a minute. Okay, and it's come across with a title block. And if I move my cursor, there's my truck. I just have to click to place it. Click. And then I can tell it to do some things here. But first, I'm just going to get rid of, when it lets me, I might have to go OK there. Yeah. I'm going to click on that and click delete on the keyboard. Then I'm going to click on my drawing, double click. So I can open this back up again. And yes, I want it to be front. My scale, click those dots. Let's try 1 to 5. Let's try 1 to 2. That's too big. We'll try 1 to 4, which isn't really a standard size, but we'll go with it, 1 to 4. Done. Okay, close. Now we're going to do the top view. Watch this. So we've got that selected. Up here, we can tell it projected view, please. Above it. Done. One over to the side. Done. And one is an ISO, please. Done. Okay, I've still got this attached. Just hit escape on your keyboard. Okay, so it's projected your top, your side view, with all the hidden detail of all your joinery in it, which is cool. This one looks too busy. We're just going to double click on that one and tell it style, just give me shaded, please. Close. What we've got to do now is dimension it. So up here we've got geometry. That's not the one I wanted, my mistake. It's this one here, dimension. And you can click and drag, or not click and drag. You can click 2 points to show measurements. So I want this one, the full length of that piece, click, click, and then move and click to place. Done. I want to show the distance between here and the center of that circle. If I come down nice and straight, it was 50. The distance between here and here was 70. If you zoom in, you get much more control over where you're placing these. Done. Distance between here and here, then come straight down. Done. From the side, and it's important that your measurements go along the bottom, up the sides, across the top, down the bottom, up the side. Nothing goes in the middle. Okay, that's part of our drawing standards. I might tell it the dimension from here to here. From here to here. Here to here. And I might tell it this one to this one. Oops, click to place. There we go. From the top view, I might go, well, I didn't show it the thickness of the bumper, so I might just show that there. Okay. I can show the width of the engine tank there. Sorry, the engine block. I'll just zoom in so I can get it a little further up. There. And from there to there. Okay, so that was that piece from there all the way back to there. And over here I might show my wheels. So I can show that height there. My bumper I could show, which is from that line there to that line there. Now that looks a little messy, so I might actually delete my 60. Escape, click, delete. I'll have to show my wheels elsewhere. I can show the height of my engine block from there to there. And I could show I think that might do us for that. Probably the 90 here to here. I'll show you down the bottom there. Okay. Now, if I was to dimension every single thing on here, it would get super busy and just confusing. So we might leave it at like that. The last thing you're going to do is write your name on this. Now, ordinarily you would draw up a proper text box and do this, but I'm not worried about that for this task. Okay, and just put drawn by and put your name in there. You can click that and make it bigger if you need to, and then click close to lock it in. Okay, you can then click and move it if you need to. Now, this can then get screenshot, Command Shift 4, from just outside your title block. Okay, and it can go back inside your folio. Okay, and that would take the place of this drawing. Okay, so you would delete that one and you would put yours in there. And remember, it's with your modification on there too. Now, it said in the heading here, production and working drawings. Working drawings goes a step further. It shows us the parts. So, we're just going to save this. Toy truck drawing, ortho, which means orthogonal. I'm going to come back to my toy truck. File, new drawing, from design, manual, not the full assembly, just the selected ones. Actually, I'm going to show you something here. It says components. We have to select components. We've only got bodies. So just hit cancel. Your bodies folder here, right click and go create components from bodies. Boom. Now they're all components. Now we can do our working drawings. New drawing from design, manual, select, right, the components. I want this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit, and this bit, the cabin. Click OK. It's creating a new drawing for us again. Done. Click OK, get rid of that. Double click, We may as well make that 1 to 2, nice and big on our screen. And we will show visible and hidden edges. Close, select projected views, top, side, ISO. I'm just going to click and move that down, and you'll see when I click and move, it keeps everything aligned. The top view still lines up with it, side view still lines up with it. That's part of third angle projection and Australian standards. Okay, and I'm just going to spread this one across further. Double click, just make that one shaded. Close, and then you can go in and dimension that nice and easily. That one, there. That one, there. That one, there. From that point there to that point there. I might just zoom in. There. I can show it from the top view, how far it comes from there to there. I can show a radius for that circle. Out here, that's fine. Width of 90. There. I can show my 19. So see how just sending it across is just this part. I can get a lot more detail in there with my dimensioning. That's the purpose of working drawings. And I can go, all right, that bottom piece is 90 by 81 by 19. Got it. The next one, 92 by 62 and thickness 19. So I can show that there. Done. And the top piece, 120 by 19 by 90. All the details are there to be able to draw that. And again, name on it. Close, locks it in, done. Okay, save. Save. Now, you'll see down here, it says sheet 1. We can add extra sheets here. So I can come back to my original drawing here. And if you have your modification drawn on there, that could be the next set of components you could send across. Okay? For argument's sake, and because I haven't done that, I'm just going to send across the wheel and the axles. File, new drawing, from design. It's not a full assembly, just my selected ones, please. That one, that one. I'll spin him around and get that one. It's not a new one. I can tell it, put it in my working drawings one, please, and create a new sheet, and click OK. So I'm in that same file. There was my sheet 1. It's given me a new sheet. There I go. May as well make that 1 to 2. Click OK. And give me my projected views, please. Done. And I can tell it, show me my hidden detail. Show me my hidden detail. Show me my hidden detail. Done. Oops, that one I want shaded. And dimension. Nice and easy. $60. Might do that differently. $9.5. Length. and thickness. So you can work around and go, all right, my wheel, diameter 60, thickness 19, inner hole there is 9.5, the axle's 130 by 9.5, everything's dimensioned. So again, just pop your name on it. Good to go. Now guys, the whole entire reason we have stopped our prac work and done our drawings now is so that your modifications, which would be on this sheet, yeah, from you sending it across from here into here, you can print it and bring it to class so that when I go, all right, what's your modification? You can go, oh, here it is, miss, and these are the dimensions of the timber I need. And I'll go, great, I'll go and get it for you. But if you can't tell me and show me those things, I can't get you timber. The best way for you to communicate your designs is through your drawings, okay? How do you print these? Well, you know how to screenshot and put in your folio. That's easy. You can export these as a PDF, okay? Click all sheets, click OK, and it will say, where do you want to save it? So you can actually just save it onto your computer. So you can just go your three dots, you can tell it, throw it on my desktop or wherever, and go open, save, and I've just created a PDF of it, and you can print that anywhere. So you can take it to the library and print, you can open it up at home and print, but print it please and bring it to class. Black and white, completely fine. Okay? That's it guys. So you've learnt from those two videos how to draw your truck here. Hopefully you've used those skills to add in, whoa, I was actually hoping this would happen at some point. I am stuck spinning. How do you change that? I'm going to show you that. It's a problem Macs have that I can't get out of orbit. The trick is to left click on the cube. So I've gone over on my cube, I'm going to left click, and I'm going to hold shift and drag left. Okay, and look, all of a sudden my screen stopped. So it was left click on the cube, hold the shift key and drag left. Sometimes it does that, it's really annoying. So hopefully, as I was saying, oh gosh, it did it again. Look at that, twice in 2 minutes. So left click on the cube, hold shift and drag left. The other option is to orbit from down here and you never have a problem. Hopefully you've drawn your whole truck with your modification. You've then done your you've done your orthogonal drawing and dimensioned it, put your name on it, screenshot that, put in your folio. You then want to come back to here and do all of your file, new drawings from design for your selected components only to create your set of working drawings. So we did the cabin, I did the wheels as an example, and you would have your rear modification as well. Okay, screenshot all of those, put them all in your folio, and print these ones off as well to bring into the workshop. I hope that is super clear so that when it's in your folio, you've got your drawing here, not this one, yours. You would have your drawing of the cabin, you would have your drawing of the wheels, and you would also, after this page, you would have your working drawing of your modification. Okay? You will have to work on this outside of class time at home to get those done, but just rewatch the videos as often as you need to work through them. Okay, any questions, ask me at school, and hit like and subscribe if you want. Thanks guys.